Hello everyone, welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty. Today, as you know in the last one, I did do some fertilizing and seeding on this field here. This is wheat, and I'm not sure, it's August, so I don't know. I did see a little tip on the loading screen that if you sow it in September, wheat and canola, you get a higher yield the next year. But I don't know if I should have waited to sow it in September or not. So I need to figure out the way seasons work on here, but I did plant all three of my fields. No, I planted two of them, I'm sorry. I planted this one with wheat. This one is yet to be planted, but as you can see, I used manure on this one. I went ahead and used the manure, I plowed it in, and even though it says 0% manure, I think, according to the game, it should say some kind of percentage, because I did the entire field manure. But it is 100% plowed, 100% cultivated, and 95% fertilized. I thought I got it all fertilized, but I must not have. I forgot what I planted in this field over here, so I'm just going to run over here quickly and check it out to see, because I cannot remember for the life of me what in the world I planted over here. And it should be just around the side of this field here. It should be just across, right over there. Ready to harvest. 1.7 acres. That would be a nice field to have right there, but I bet it's expensive. It is 14,000 euros. That's not too bad. Also, they did a few updates since the last video. The last video you saw was recorded like 2 days early. So forgive me for not getting all the comments in and all that kind of stuff before the last video. But I had to record early as I had family in town for New Year's and such. They couldn't make it in for Christmas, so we did New Year's instead and had a big New Year's Eve celebration. We played different card games and board games and just kind of hung out and brought in the new year with lots of joy for sure. We planted peas in this field, so I don't think I did manure on this field because I didn't have the manure to do so, but I did fertilizing, plowed and cultivating, all that kind of stuff, and got it planted. And it says it's only 99.29% planted, but I did run over the entire field, so and I don't know if I should have waited until, like, slept for a couple of weeks or whatever and just got through this year and waited till some other time to plant. I am going to have to look up and see when plants are best seeded so you get the best yield out of them, because I don't know, and if this game runs on a fairly realistic basis, I wouldn't think planting wheat and canola in September and then letting it sit through wintertime would be good for it. But then again, I don't know much about farming, so as many farming simulators as I play, I don't know a whole lot about farming. So this is the only field we have left to plant. We have wheat and peas planted, and I would like to plant something other than canola in this field. Because canola was in this field. Or was it canola? I think it was canola. Let's go look real quick. We saved some of it, so we'll find out. Canola was in this field for sure. We still have some wheat here that we could sell, and we do need to go sell some more stuff. As you can see, I'm down to 971 euros. I went and bought a bunch of seed. I don't know if it'll show you here how much we have. It will not. Can I empty... Whoa. Let's see if I can just... empty the seeder. What is this? Wheat? Let's see if the wheat storage goes up. It does. Okay, so 1,380. We can empty all this stuff back in here. I bought some maize. That's what I bought. I bought maize seed. Okay, so I want to plant some maize in that field. That's what I was going to do. Fill the seeder with maize. There we go. Also, let me hop off for a minute and see. Canola, yes it was. 6,300 units of canola left, or liters of canola left. So we do have that. I do want to get this planted real quick, and while we're doing so, I want to talk about some of the features they added. Real quick before we get started, you can see that they added a better condition bar. So now you have food on one side and sleep on the other, and that's pretty nice because it gives you the actual count of how much food you need. So you can wait till it gets down to an even number of 10 or 15 or whatever amount of food you have. So that's pretty nice that they did that. Now let's make sure that we're planning. We are. Okay, good deal. Now, some of the other features that they changed, as far as I know, they added pricing to the materials. So you can't just go grab them for free anymore, and apparently you do have to have the truck now to go get them. So that makes me pretty happy, honestly. Like that should have been done. I know they wanted to give people the chance to play with it and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like that should have been a thing from the beginning. And I think running over my crop is probably not good either. Luckily we can replant it as we drive over. But as far as I know, hey, another subscriber. This is a recording, by the way. This is not live streamed. I got to turn my subscriber notifications off when I record. I forget to do that every time. But as far as I know, the addition of prices for materials is going to change a lot of the way this works. I think a lot more people are going to be mad about it. I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm going to be happy about it because, well, I've just never been much for creative modes, and that feels like a little bit too much of creative mode for me. I would rather get in here and play and experience the game as it is, and not how, not as a freebie. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people want to play it that way, and that's great. I think it's great to get in and explore the game and find out the bugs and all that kind of stuff. You know, I don't think it's a bad thing by any means. But for me, I'd rather have to go buy the materials. So if anything, they should give you an option to make the materials cost, you know, nothing, or a minimal cost or whatever, or have standard pricing. You know, that way if you want to get in and do Let's Plays and not have to grind and all that kind of stuff, which I don't mind doing the grinding. I did say from the beginning that this was going to be a slow-paced Let's Play. I didn't plan on rushing through any of this, and I haven't so far. At least I don't feel like I have. I hope you guys don't feel like I have either. I mean, I know a lot of you, probably everybody that watches, is way further along than I am, which is just fine, as I don't just play this game for hours. I don't have time to. I have several other videos I have to record. As you know, Harvest Moon Light of Hope video will be out in just a short while. If you're watching this video as it comes out, then the Harvest Moon Light of Hope video will be right behind it. So I have several other games I play. Harvest Moon Light of Hope. I play Stardew Valley, a modded version of Stardew Valley, where it uses taxes, and there's an automate system and all kinds of cool stuff that we're about to get into in that series. Actually, in our last episode of Stardew Valley modded series, we had to pay taxes for the first time, and it put us about $1,800 in the hole. So paying taxes is never fun when you don't have the money to do so. Believe me, I know in real life as well. I pay lots of taxes. I am self-employed, so when tax season rolls around, everybody else is happy that we have income tax in the U.S., so when they get their taxes back, everybody's happy and has a little bit of extra money to spend. And that time of year is when I have no extra money to spend because I am sending Uncle Sam a check. So not a fun time for me. But in Stardew Valley, the modded, using the longevity mod, it's the same way. The beginning of the month rolls around, you got to pay your taxes. So, but it adds an interesting element to the game because you have crop variances for prices on everything, basically, not just crop. Anything you can sell in the game, which is basically everything that you can pick up, you can sell. So it has lots of variation in the game, that kind of thing. So really fun. Also, we're playing Farm Simulator 17. We're playing two different styles of Let's Plays in that. We're playing one on the Valley of the Old Farm, and it is a more than not realistic Let's Play for me because I don't know how to do realism very well at all. I'm not a farmer. I've never been a farmer. I've driven tractors most of my life. I think I told you in one of the earlier episodes that we had a tractor just like this one when I was a kid. My dad pulled the tricycle wheel front end off of it and put a wide front end under it and built a hydraulic system on it to use for pallets and stuff for forks. So he modified it pretty heavily, but it was a lot of fun as a kid getting to grow up and drive tractors around and all that kind of stuff. We just didn't have a farm. My dad had a junkyard, a car junkyard. So he worked on old junk cars and all that kind of stuff, and he needed something that he could move car parts and stuff around with, and double as my mom wanted a small garden. So he ended up with a tractor with forks and stuff on the front of it, which is pretty neat. So I got to drive that thing around a lot, and I never ran over anything, believe it or not. But getting to just mess around in the yard and pick stuff up with that thing constantly was a lot of fun. But either way, the other one, the Valley of the Old Farm, also is played. I'm playing with primarily John Deere because I've never really played Farm Simulator with John Deere equipment before. So I found several mods that I really enjoy, and I found a couple of new ones for the next episode. Actually, if you watch the one Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday that it came out, then you will know that we are in the process of starving our animals to death, and it is getting dark. Let's put a little little light out here. The one Tuesday, we are in the process of starving our animals because we do not have any hay or anything for it. So somebody did mention in the comments after that video that I could install the buy bale mod, and I was trying to figure out what it was called. I could not remember for the life of me, so I appreciate them for that. The buy bale mod. So I found it and I got it installed, and unfortunately we're going to have to go buy a few bales just to get started. And then after that, I don't plan on purchasing any, but I do plan on purchasing more cattle. There's lots of fields on that map too. I think there's something like 93 fields on that map, which is just ridiculous. It's a lot. And they're not small. I mean, they're not huge, but they're not small fields either. There's a few really small ones, but there's some that are pretty good size. I mean, the smallest one's about the size of this field right here. And this is a pretty small field for Farm Simulator, honestly. So, but either way, and then the next one is Farm Simulator 17 Platinum Edition. That is our not so realistic Let's Play. I mean, it's not outrageous. I'm not playing with like super heavily modded and altered equipment or anything. I'm playing with the equipment that you can get in game or through mods. I just don't play in cab a whole lot, and I play. I use a lot of course play, and I have a lot of helpers that run around and do things for me. I am using a little bit of course play in the Valley of the Old Farm playthrough, but that's only because I feel like you know, nobody runs a huge farm with no help, you know, so you have at least 2 people helping you at all times. So this one's going to be interesting because you can't hire workers yet, as far as I know. I do know that I read at some point they want to add in the possibility to have helpers on the farm. So I don't know if that's going to be in the form of NPC. I think that would be a cool way to do it. You have to befriend people and them like you enough to be able to come help you on your farm, do things around the farm, plow a field for you maybe, or whatever. You know, I think that'd be kind of neat to do. Lots of other stuff I would like to see added to this. Not so much in the way of like a farm sim game, just the idea that adding, you know, like adding helpers, for instance. That's a cool one. They're going to add fishing at some point. I cannot wait till that day happens. That's going to be fun. Like I said in the last video, or the video before last, I can't really remember. I do plan on doing more fishing than farming at that point, just because, well, I'm lazy. So I do want to do more fishing than farming. Peek back down through here. I probably should have went the other way, but taking this little field road here, not too bad. 99.3% sown. Where did I miss? Did I miss some on the edge over here or something? Oh, I might have. Oh, wow. Okay. Did miss a little on the edge. All right, now, I've been saying we were going to try out the sleep for a week thing since they implemented it. Oh, that's a tree. Can't do that. Now that our fields are sown, I want to go check the condition of our cows real quick just to be sure they have enough for me to be able to do this. I know they will survive for 7 days without food, and I know that we have plenty of food in there for them to survive for 7 days while we're asleep. But I just want to double check. And I'm terrible at this, this driving thing here. I just want to double check and make sure. We're going to empty the seeders. We don't want to leave seed in here. That'd be bad. So we still have 713 kilograms of maize. We have 1,380 kilograms of wheat. I think keeping wheat at all times is probably a good thing. We have 405 kilograms of peas left to do things with. And we can just go ahead and unhook that guy. We'll pull our tractor around and put it in the storage right over here, because we're going to sleep for a week, so we don't want this thing just setting out. It may be bad for it to just set out there all the time. Also, somebody did point out, I was trying to figure out why my doors went to metal, and somebody did point out that when you put glaze over them, not fix them with wood, but put glaze over them, they turn back to metal, and it's a known issue apparently, so I'm not too concerned with it. But we just won't glaze them right now. We'll just leave them like that. We'll just leave them raw wood. I do want to, after we sleep for a week, and see what happens with our greenhouse and what happens. Oh, I need to go check the cows, don't I? They have 70% food. They should be fine. The chickens have 99% food. They're good. They're more than good. But we're going to go try the sleep for a week thing, as it is getting dark anyway. And we do need to take a rest. A good week-long rest might be good after all this plowing and stuff that we just did. Turn the sensitivity back up a little bit so I can turn around there. But yeah, apparently you don't want to put glaze on the stairs or anything. I'm going to wait on the glaze. And also, I may be stupid, but I think this was a repaired floor or a rebuilt floor before, and we glazed it. So if we glaze all this out here, it all turns the same color. I was thinking it was just two different colored wood. It's not. It all goes the same color, I think, at some point there. Oh, no, we're going to turn that off. All right, let's try this. Let's see, rest for a week. Taking a long rest. Your condition. We are definitely 100% on sleep. There are new eggs in the hen house. Cows need milking. All right, day after tomorrow. It is supposed to rain, it looks like. Also, we need to eat some, so let's go 1, 2. There we go. And we'll save the other 8% for when we get down a little bit. You're well rested and feel strong again. Well, I hope so, because we just slept for an entire week. I want to go check the progress on all of our... Let me turn the sensitivity back down some. Jeez. I'm just bouncing all over the place. I want to go check the progress on our fields. I want to see if there is any growth happening at all after a week. It looks like there is. So this is just fantastic. So we don't want to drive on this now. It's all been fertilized. It's all good. We don't want to drive on it after that. Looks like the maize and the wheat look similar as they start growing. I'll run over and check the progress of the peas later. I do want to go in here and check and see about our greenhouse, though. Nothing still. I wish there was an indicator for your... Oh, that's the disposal. For your growth rate in here. That would be nice, so that you could see how far along. Which you can see, these plants down here have little small tomatoes on them, and these up here have slightly larger tomatoes on them. That may just be my perception, but the pumpkins look like they're doing really well. All right, so this is my thinking. There needs to be an indicator somehow of showing you. Well, I guess you can't, because you can put each tray down individually, so you'd have to have a marker for each individual tray, which wouldn't make much sense to do. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, let's check on the progress, or wow, they didn't use any hay at all. They still have 70%. And I bet our chickens still have a ton too. Let's see. They still have 99%. Did they use any? Did we sleep for a week? It is the 21st. We did sleep for a week. Okay, well, let's pick up some eggs. And I don't know if you get any more eggs for sleeping for a week or not. Probably not. No, I wouldn't think so. It's just like it's like you were gone for a day to them. But you actually skipped a week, which is, I mean, that's kind of cool. You don't want 35 eggs piled up in here. They would go bad. You don't want that, so. There we go. I think we got them all. Nice little haul of eggs there. I do want to check see how much milk we have. We have 36 milk, so let's go milk our cows real quick. And once we get some more wheat grown, we'll have some more hay for the cows. Thank you for standing up. It made it a little more, a little easier to get to you there. It's kind of awkward trying to pry the udders out from under you. Get to milk you. It's kind of weird, but there we go. Get this too. So yeah, that's some stuff I'd like to see. I'd like to see the some kind of notification for your greenhouse. And I know that being able to put down individual plots is going to make that really hard to do. But just some kind of indicator would be great, I think. Looks like we got about 10 milk out of that. That's not too bad at all. Let's check our slurry condition here. 320 kilograms, so 3%. So we're going to have to wait a little while on that. And you know what? It may be auto-filling that thing. I doubt it, but... and I don't know what to do with all this manure. This probably just piles up here for a time. I like this little baler. That thing's cool. So we have maize growing and we have wheat growing, and we don't have a whole lot else to do at the moment. But what I do want to do is I would like to take some grain and sell it, and then go try to find a wife. I think that would be fun to do. So we can go sell it over here at the grain place. What do we have? Canola is probably our best option. And let's just put a marker here and go see what this does. I feel like we haven't done any side jobs, so let's grab the tractor and fill up with... we're going to leave the door open too as we leave, just because there's no need for it at the moment. I do want to see which side I have this thing backed in. Oh, that's the wrong direction. It's on the other side. Okay. Go to the other side here and pick this thing up. I do want to go see if we can find a side job to do, but I do want to go sell some of this canola too, so we can make some money back. because I did spend a bunch of money on seed to be able to seed those 3 fields. I did, fertilizer as well. Fertilizer, yeah, I was about to say I spent some money on something else. It's fertilizer. But also, I want to have enough money. Oh, wait a minute. We need to be right here, don't we? Grain disposal. I forgot how much the trailer holds. It doesn't look like it's going to hold all of it, though. 4,200. There's 2,126 left. That means we could make one more trip and get the rest of... Oh, look at that grain piled up there. That's pretty neat. We could make one more trip and get the rest of our canola, and I think we may actually do that. Maybe an ideal thing to do. Either way, I'm going to run over here and sell this real quick, and I'll be back with you once we have some money in our pockets. You know what, I just thought of something while I'm on my way over here. Would you guys like to see me stream this? Now, before you say yes to this, think about one thing. Are you, as a viewer, going to be available in the time slot that I have to stream it? I normally stream Gold Rush just because I enjoy it. It's good interaction. It's kind of chilled out. You know, you're digging dirt. You go run some dirt through the wash plant, all that kind of stuff. It's nice to stream Gold Rush just because it doesn't take a whole lot of effort, and I can interact with chat a little more. But if I was to stream this, it would be from somewhere between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Time for about an hour and a half. I usually stream in that time, about an hour and a half long. That's about all the time I have during the day to stream. It's usually on Monday through Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time, U.S. time. So keep that in mind, do the conversions. If you would like to see me stream this, and you think you might be available to watch, you can comment below, or I'll leave a poll in the top right hand corner, and you can just say yes or no there. So stream the game, yes or no, top right hand corner for the poll. I don't mind streaming it because it means I get to play it for an hour and a half straight and not have to just cut it off right away, go do something else. Now, if I did stream it, since the videos come out on Monday and Thursday, I would probably stream this on Tuesday or Wednesday. More than likely Tuesday. More than likely Tuesday, because I normally stream Gold Rush on Wednesday because I have a Gold Rush video that comes out on Wednesday, and I normally do a stream in place of that video. So, my streams will start back next week. They didn't fix the trailer pulling you around yet. My streams will start back next week, so keep that in mind for Gold Rush videos, and maybe some other stuff too. I'm not real sure yet. We'll see. That was a pretty good haul right there. 792 euros per thousand per liter, per ton. Yeah, per ton. So we got a pretty good chunk of money out of that one. It was what, like $3,200, $3,200, 3,200 euros. I mean, something like that. That's not too bad. My buddy Pace showed me a picture of him pulling the new hay trailer with the new tractor, and I was jealous because I don't get to play it as much because I have to record. So I don't want to just jump ahead in the series though, and it's not that I have to record. Don't get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying. I enjoy recording and I enjoy doing what I'm doing. So I don't get to play this as much as I would like to. Let me rephrase, because it's a new game and I just want to get in here and just play it. You know, just play it all the time. That's all I want to play. But I do want to play all the other games that I play as well. I don't upload anything that I don't enjoy. So I don't upload videos just to get views. Views are important to me because it means you like the content. Likes are important to me because it means you like the content. Comments are super important because it means you're actually enjoying it enough to let me know your opinion of it. But that being said, I don't play games that I don't like. So I enjoy Farm Simulator. I always have. I've been playing since Farm Sim 15 first came out, I think. I didn't know much about it before then, but I didn't have a PC before then, and I don't think you could get it on console before then either. So, and if you could, I didn't see that. But I have been playing it since Farm Sim 15 released, and I have been a super fan ever since. I really enjoy it. I just got into all the mods and stuff. I didn't do any modding or anything for Farm Sim 15, and my first series of Farm Sim 17 was not quite what I wanted it to be. So I'm happy that I rekindled my love for playing it and got back into some serious YouTubing because I really enjoy doing this. I really do. I like the interaction with people. I like the challenge of making some content that is likable, you know. It's anybody can just record a video and throw it up there, but I'm trying to make, and I know it's not the greatest quality it's not 4K, I know that. But next year I hope to upgrade. This year, it's 2018 now. Happy New Year, by the way. In 2018, this year, I hope to upgrade my computer and build a recording PC only, so that I don't put all the strain on one computer. That was one of my goals for 2017. It kind of fell through. Had a bunch of stuff go on at my house that was not in my control. Busted pipes and that kind of thing. So we had to spend a chunk of money repairing the house. And I didn't get to do what I wanted to. This year I hope to be able to do that anyway, though. That is my plan. Alright, 50% full. That's not too bad at all. Now, when we come back, we'll drop this off. And this is going to be continued under my 2 videos a week. The extended videos, probably 45 to 50 minutes, maybe 55. I don't want to make them super long, but 45 minutes roughly should be about right for these videos. Is, you know, you guys wanted extended videos and long videos. I want you to look at how black the smoke gets going up this hill trying to pull this weight. We are going a slower speed than we normally would be without the trailer behind us, because we're pulling weight. The little bit of detail that they put into stuff like that, right? So now we're going down here, the smoke is cleared up, downhill, and the smoke is cleared up. It's not having to push so hard on the engine. Engine's not having to work super hard to make that happen. So I think that is pretty neat how the little bit of detail behind that I don't think I've ever noticed. I might have noticed it once, but I don't really pay that much attention to it. I think a lot of people overlook that. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people do. See, look at that smoke just turn black when it's trying to pull this trailer up the hill. That is super neat. Get a view here. See if it clears up after we top the hill. Not much change from this distance, but first person, I mean, it definitely changes in first person. That's pretty neat. But either way, back to the whole streaming thing. I am going to try to stream this at some point. Probably not on a regular basis, unless you guys really want to see it, because I don't know what kind of viewer base I would have for noon U.S. time. You know what I mean? I don't. Just trying to figure out when the what the conversion is to, like, UK time, for instance. So the UK is 5 hours ahead of Central Time US, or 6, I cannot remember. But it's roughly right around there. So it'd be 5 or 6 o'clock for you guys in the UK, or anybody in Europe in that time zone. So you can do the conversions east to west coast of the US as well. For this game, I might stream it if you guys want to see it. So yes or no, top right hand corner. I'll just reiterate one more time, it's still there. Poll should still be up. Let's get back to details about the game itself. So now when you buy the van, which we're going to go check out here in just a second because we're not too far from it, we'll just take the grain trailer with us, or we might drop it and pick it up on the way back through. I'm not sure. I'll just take it with us. It's not hurting anything. Oh, what's our fuel looking like? 68%. Okay. Thought about that. We need to go check out the new... they didn't change the van at all. It's not that they changed it. It's that, oh man, okay, so if you pull forward just slightly as you're tipping it out, it looks like it keeps you from twisting sideways. Huh, isn't that something? We'll just take it with us. I don't think the fuel consumption is much worse with an empty trailer than just a tractor. And the store should be right down here. It is. Okay. What is that there? Is that the train? Is that the tram line? I bet it is. There's a greenhouse right over there. Where we're at here. We're right there. What is that greenhouse I'm seeing over here then? There's the thing. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of exploring here for a minute. There's some greenhouses right over here that are not on the map. I'm going to go check this out. But yeah, so adding the addition to purchase the materials, I think makes a huge difference in the way that you approach the game now. Instead of just being able to run and grab them for free, I'm sure it's... See, look, there's greenhouses here that are not on the map. There's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of greenhouses here that are not on it. Holy moly, there's a bunch of greenhouses here. Okay, so whose place is this? Does this belong to anybody? Hello? Can I purchase these? I cannot. Maybe these will come up for purchase at some point in the future? There's a lot of room for greenhouse right here. Is this just an open field we can mow? It looks like it may be. We may be able to... Can we bale grass? Is that a thing? Can we cut the grass and let it dry and then turn that into hay? I bet you can do that. I bet you can. This greenhouse looks like it's been completely repaired. It looks good. This one over here needs some work. I don't know whose they are, though. This one needs the most work for sure. This would be nice if you could purchase these extra greenhouses. And there's no field here. It's just greenhouses. There's no field to plow or anything right here. Just the greenhouses. Wow, that is weird. Okay. Maybe these will come up for sale at some point, or you can repair them to keep them, or whatever else. I'm not sure. But it would be nice to have those, I think, to add more crops to our greenhouse plots. Also, once we go down here and do this, I think we're going to sleep for a week again, and that will start our next episode. I think that might be a good way to start it. Sleep for a week to see how good our crops are doing then. Maybe we'll have some stuff in the greenhouse by then too. But yeah, adding the purchase materials and the truck and all that, which we're about to stop and take a peek at. What else did they add? They added the 2 days after today. They added the weather forecast for the next 2 days. Tomorrow is sunny. Day after tomorrow it's going to rain, and looks like a lightning bolt there. And that does not mean that it's going to rain all day. If it's not raining in the morning, then it will be raining in the afternoon. And it may, just because it's raining in the morning, it may not rain all day. They did say that is a true weather forecast. That just because it's raining at one point does not mean it's going to be all day long. So keep that in mind as well. A few other changes I cannot remember. They fixed some small stuff, video rendering and stuff for video cards with less than 2 gigs of RAM. Just a few small fixes, and I think they patched that twice in the last 2 updates. So, trailer moving around. It is. It's not like me. 67% of fuel, not too bad. I think this is where the materials truck is. It is. Here we go. Let's go over here and just pull in from the side here. Man, that trailer right there. I really want that trailer. We'll pull in over here out of the way. Gonna park back here on the back. There we go. A Lender. That's what it is. The Lender tractor. I was trying to remember. Lender GeoTrack 134 EP is 90,000 euros or 45,000 euros and 90,000 social points. And we don't have that many social points. We got 49,000 social points. This is a mower, I do believe, the Boxer. 2,500 euros, not too bad. It's a Flagel trailer. Me and Pace were talking about it. I asked him if it was Farm Tech. I couldn't remember what it was. It's a Flagel trailer. For 18,000 euros. That's not bad at all. That's pretty close, actually. Amazon Census 3002. 13,000 euros. Or 6,500 euros and 13,000. Man, we could almost buy that right now, couldn't we? Let's see. 5,900 euros. We have some more grain we could come sell. This is a fertilizer. I'm not going to mess with that thing right away, although I bet the working width on that's way better than ours. And then this guy, we don't have enough cows or liquid manure, slurry, whichever, to justify that one. Aha! See, they did do it. Now you have to buy it. Go get your materials. Very smart, very smart. 20,000 euros and 40,000 social points is probably the way we're going to go. But this is going to come after we get this Lender tractor right here. This is the first thing I want to purchase from the store, is the tractor. And then the next thing after that will be the Flagel grain trailer. See, the first 2 things we buy. I'm okay with our old hay trailer that we've got. It holds 20 bales. That's a lot of bales. I mean, until we get to huge fields where we're going to have several, trips of 20, I'm not really concerned about it. So let's go down here and see what this still there. It is still there. Okay. See what this exclamation point is about. I have yet to get a side job out of any of these, mainly because when I go try to do this, it starts raining and everybody goes in the house. So, I want to try to do one of these side jobs for some money. And I do know that it's possible. I have been told on good authority several different times that that is a thing. So I definitely want to try this out and try to get us a side job to make some extra cash. Now, what are we going to be doing? I don't know. We could be fixing a barn. We could be plowing a field. We could be harvesting. I have no idea what we're going to be doing. Yeah, we'll just pull up here. This seems like a good spot. Pull into the shade tree. And we'll just stop it right there. Tried to hit enter to turn the motor off. Hello.
I'm busy.
You're busy. Okay. Hello, David.
Hi there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you have any fun? I'm looking for work. You got anything for me?
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
Nah, not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Then what do you have? Okay. Well, thanks. I'll see you around.
I'll see you around.
Man, this is a challenge. Just getting some side work here. Hey, hello, friend. Who are you? Lucas.
Hi.
Hey, it's my neighbor.
Hello.
Hello. Care to trade? Care to trade? Oh, I'm looking for work. Got anything? Care to trade? Let's see what this guy
Care
trades.
to trade?
Absolutely.
Got trade stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness. How much do you buy stuff for? The same price as the other guy, looks like. Well, while we're here, let's sell him. You know what? Let's make 100 euros real quick while we're here. Let's pay for our fuel anyway. There we go. How much eggs? We can sell 50 of those. We can make 120 euros while we're here. Very nice. How much do you sell stuff for? Whoa, zucchini soup is 14 euros a can. Fish and tomato sauce. I bet you can make some of this stuff once you can fish, because you got tomatoes. I bet you can make tomato soup and stuff. I wonder if they're going to add a crafting deal to that. That would be great, wouldn't it? What is this? Fresh, tasty, little nutrition. What do we have? Oh, this is condensed milk. Okay, 11.99, 6 euros. So I sold it to him for 4. He's selling it for 6. Man, marking stuff up like that. All right, let's see if he's got any work for us now. Looking for work. Got anything for me?
I'm looking for work. Got anything for me?
No, not at the moment.
Well, doggone it all. I wonder if the exclamation point for this guy was just that he trades.
Thanks.
Maybe
I'll
that's
see
what
you
that was.
around.
Let's go talk to this other person. Hello.
Hi there.
You're waving at me. I assume that you might want to do something now. No. Try it again.
I'm
Let's
looking
just
for
see.
work.
Let's just
Got
make sure that
anything for
nothing's gonna pop up.
Nah, not at the moment.
All right. Well, thanks anyway. I'll see you around, David.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Go talk to this person. Hello, person. Amelia.
Not now, sorry.
Oh. Okay. Well, fine then. Anybody else over here on this farm? It looks like who I'm looking for is gonna be right there. And that is Amelia.
Hi.
Good morning.
Oh, she was busy feeding the chickens. That's why. Okay. No flower is as beautiful as you are. Is there something I can help you with? Let's try this first.
Is there something I can help you with?
A building on my farm needs some care.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Good, side work. And also we can flirt with her too. Sounds good. I will take care of 1,500 euros. Sounds good. I'll take care of this. Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Quest updated. Quest is being followed now. Fix one of the buildings on the farm. Sweet, 1,500 euros for this? You got it, sister. Let's see. We need some scaffolding work right there. There we go. Switch back to this. Let's go do the roof first. For 1,500 euros, man. We can make a ton of money in just side jobs. I'll probably do some of that off camera. Unless it's interesting, you know. Like this. This is okay. I'm just going to be plowing a field for an hour and a half, and there's no need in watching all that. But until we get the new plow, at some point, if we do enough of these, we'll have the money to for sure. 1,500 euros. Man, do you know how long we had to work to get 1,500 euros? Sheesh. This is a whole lot easier. Where'd that shadow come from? A random shadow there. Oh, went away. There's a box there or something that it didn't like, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna work on this for a bit. I'll bring you back. shortly. Alright, it looks like we're down to our last piece here. You may have just watched an unintended time lapse. I just thought about it after doing all this, and I recorded the whole thing, so I was like, well, leave it in and just do it as a time lapse. So, I hope the speed was not too fast. I know first person view whipping around back and forth can be a little off-putting, to say the least. So, I hope that wasn't too bad. Maybe it wasn't. Hello! Collect our money.
You. Here's something for you.
Nice. 1,500 euros. 1,500 euros and 3,000 social points. Very nice.
Hello.
Now,
Hello.
let's do a little flirting. See if we can make some good impressions. You look so good, it almost makes me speechless. These pickup lines
You look
need
so
a little work.
good,
but-
it almost makes me speechless.
Uh-oh. Save it. I don't know you. Okay. Alright. Amelia seems to like you a bit more. Oh, hey. Playing hard to get, are we? Hang on a minute. Let's do one more. Let's do one more time here. Can we? We cannot. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back and talk to you at a later time. Bye. See you guys. Thanks for the 1,500 euros. Man, yeah. That was quite a good price for the little bit of work that we did do. Try not to get in their crops here. That would be bad. Purchase field. How much does this field cost? 12,000 euros. Okay, then. We'll leave that one for now. We can get turned around here without running over their crops. Very nice. So 1,500 euros for that. That's not bad at all. Let's check to see if there's one more. There was one more here somewhere. It may be too late in the day. No, it's way up here. So I think we're going to leave that one off for a minute. I am very curious as to know about these greenhouses that are sitting right here on this plot of land. I would really like to see those come into play at some point. That would be good. But I guess for now, how far are we from place to relax and meet people? What time is it in the day here? It's 12 o'clock. Let's set a marker here. And go check that out. I'll see you when we get there. Hopefully people will still be there. You know what? While we're in the area, I said this is something we were going to do when we made our first chunk of money there. Was buy more cows. And we just made 1,500 euros repairing a barn that took all of 10 minutes or so. So let's buy some more cows. I think everybody's right about that being a good source of income. So far it has been, because one day I can make 100 euros off of it. So let's buy some more. Let's buy some more cows. Cows owned. We can buy 2. We can buy 5 more, which is 2,500 euros. That would still leave us with 5,000 euros. I think that might be the way to go. We have 7,000 kilograms right now of the 10,000 capacity, and they're not eating that much food. So let's go ahead and buy the 5 cows. There we go. All right, we have 5 more. We have maxed out for cows at the moment. Now, I do hope in the future they add the ability to purchase more cows, more room for cows. You can extend your barn, whatever else. I hope they do that at some point, because just having 9 cows is kind of boring. I want to have 30. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have 20 or 30 cows. I think that would be fun. But for now, back to our quest to find people to hang out with. There's supposed to be a place over here. I don't know how to get here. Looks like we're going to go down quite a ways and then come up this little side road next to that massive field that we plowed. Oh. The memories. The bad memories. I remember plowing that field. It took me an hour and a half. Oh, maybe not quite that long. It took me about 45 minutes, which is a long time, honestly. And this video may end up being slightly longer than I intended, but I really want to go do this. I want to go see if we can find more people to talk to. The last few times we tried this, it started raining or it was raining, and apparently nobody is out when it rains. So, which is much like real life. I don't see people hanging out by the lake when it's just pouring down rain. But you never know. Some people may. This is a place where we can go and chill out. It's a road here, or is this a pathway? It looks like a pathway. We want to take the second one, I think. That may have been the second one. Oh no, here it is. Okay. Yep, good deal. This is the one we want to take here. If there was an exclamation point over in this area, we'll like to do that. What is that up there? Is that a church up there on the hill? I don't know. We're going to have to go check that building out at some point, too. We have not explored the southeast portion of this map yet, and I really want to do that over that direction. We haven't explored any of that. We did explore some to just the east of us, but not a whole lot. Maybe we can just pull up here. I don't see anybody, though. I was kind of hoping there'd be people here. It doesn't. Oh, that's a tree. Doesn't look like there's gonna be. This may have been a wasted trip. Let's see if there's anybody around. Hello, Good Samaritans. Nobody here. Oh, we can't open this though. This is a hay barn for somebody. But it belongs to the farmer across the way there. A couple of boats in here. Can we pull one of those out and get at them? Probably not. Man, look at this. This is nice out here. Alright, well, there's nobody to interact with. And I feel like we may have wasted a trip. But either way, that's going to do it for me. This episode is going to be a tad bit longer than I intended. Not much. And I don't think you guys mind. You did vote for longer episodes, after all. So, I feel like we got a lot done. We got a lot accomplished. We tried out the Sleep for a Week feature, which seemed to help because our crops are already growing in the field again, so that's good. We sold some milk and eggs to a trader along the way. We did a side job, finally. And did a little flirting, too. So, on our way to having a wife. Definitely want to get more of that done, for sure. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Later, everybody.